Assalamualaikum to Sir Shafiz. Today, our group would like to present
Islamic credit card.
My name is Nur Shazwadi binti Sulaiman.
And my name is Siti Norbalkis binti Azhar.
My name is Shifa Hanisah binti Sobri.
My name Nura Farah Syafiqah binti Rafidi.
And my name is Adibah binti Azhari.
Hi Wani. Hi Bakis. Can you tell me what is Islamic credit card?
Yeah, sure. I will explain it to you. Now, I will explain what is an Islamic credit card. Islamic credit card is one of the Sharia-compliant financial products which are a part of the Islamic banking. They are offer perks and features that are similar with a conventional credit card. There is the offer perks and feature which is such as cashback, reward, or other than that. Other than that, there are extra benefits that the Islamic credit card will give which are not available at conventional credit card. There are different between Islamic and conventional, which is gara, or the other name is uncertainty, and riba, which is interest. There are two things are prohibited in Sharia law. Next, I will explain about function of Islamic credit card. The functions are still same like conventional credit card. Islamic credit card also can swipe and waive when to make a purchase or use for the online purchase. Other than that, the riba are strictly prohibited under Sharia law. So in Islamic credit card, they will not charge it. But they will charge for the profit charge if there are still outstanding amount. To enjoy the lower rate, they must pay consistently. But if they are missing a payment, it will cost bank to increase your profit rate.
Sharia concept used for Islamic credit card. First, concept of buy al-inah. Buy al-inah is a financing capability by the world of the fundamental buy and sell that deals between the shareholder and the consumer. The shareholder buys an asset from the client and the value paid by the financial institutes. Thus, the asset is sold to the customer on a deferred payment basis at its cost plus profit, and the value is to be paid installment. Next, the customer then resells the same asset to the bank on the cash basis, which is equivalent to the limit of the card. Then the proceeds of this sale are deposited into the card. The customer will pay the bank the amount the utilized in installment or the full amount at once. Second, concept of tawarruk. Tawarruk is resulting from the word of al-warq or al-waraqa. Tawarruk means an individual purchase a product with a delay payment, then sell it to a third party at lower price than the purchase price for cash. The banks will sell an asset which is commodity to the customer at higher price than the market cost plus markup for a deferred payment. Then the purchaser will sell it to a third party at lower price for cash, which will be credited into his credit card account. The cost of the purchased goods will be deducted from the customer accounts whenever he uses his credit card to make a transaction. The amount will be redeemed according to the agreement between the cardholder and the bank. Example of Islamic credit card that use this concept is Malaysia. In Malaysia is Bank Islam Platinum Visa Card I and Gold and Classic Credit Card I. Third, concept of ujrah. Ujrah itself is a generic term in Arabic which translates to fee that is charged in exchange for a service for managing and maintaining the Islamic credit card. The bank will act as a guarantor by guaranteeing the payments for the merchants when the card holders make use of the card to pay for. On the other hand, it is considered as a loan when the customer withdraw cash. Islamic credit card which use this concept are the Maybank Equine and CIMB Islamic Mastercard. I will explain about benefit of Islamic credit card. First, Sharia compliant. Islamic credit card is a guarantee for Muslims that the financial product complies with Sharia and follows Islamic teachings. Islamic banking adheres to Sharia as specific in the Quran, Hadith and Sunnah, which is Islamic religious law. The differences between conventional and Islamic banking is that no money is actually loaned to the client, as the bank will buy the item for client and sell it back to them at a markup price. Islamic banking has the same purpose as conventional banking, except that it operates in accordance with the rules of Sharia, known as Fiqh al-Muamalat, Islamic rules on transaction. Second benefit is takaful coverage. Most of Islamic credit cards also offer takaful coverage for the cardholder. Takaful is a type of Islamic insurance where members contribute money towards a pooling system that will be used in the event of losses or damage. Takaful is a Sharia compliant insurance option grounded in Islamic muamalat product. Some Islamic banks in Indonesia will make takaful coverage compulsory in order to apply for an Islamic credit card, while it is an option for some Islamic banks. This means that cardholders will be protected in the event of an unfortunate circumstance such as total permanent disability or death. Third benefit is convenience of zakat payment. Zakat is the third pillar of Islam and is compulsory on Muslims who meet all the conditions. Technically, zakat means a fixed proportion collected from a specific type of wealth, and when they reach the specific term, which must be distributed to specific categories of people. Zakat is an assigned amount that is worth 2.5% of your wealth, which is to be paid to the community. Islamic credit card offer the convenience and hassle-free way of making zakat payment without having to go to a zakat center. Next, this is the comparison of Islamic credit card and conventional credit card.
Our group have been choose two banks, which are Maybank and Bank Islam. Today, I will explain more what is Maybank credit card. Maybank Islamic Berhad, as a Sharia advisor, has approved the structure and mechanism of the subordinated sukuk murabahah and their compliance with the applicable Sharia principle. However, the approval is only an expression of the view of the Sharia advisor based on its extensive experience in the subject. There can be no assurance as to the Sharia permissibility of the structure of the subordinated sukuk murabahah and the trading of the subordinated sukuk murabahah, and neither the issuer, the lead arranger, nor any other person make any representation of the same. Investors are reminded that, as with any Sharia view, differences in opinion are possible. Investors are advised to obtain their own independent Sharia advice as to whether the structure meet their individual standard or compliant, and make their own determination as to the future tradability of the subordinated sukuk murabahah on any secondary market. There are four types of Maybank credit card. The first one is Maybank Islamic Mastercard Ikhwan Gold Card, Maybank Islamic Mastercard Ikhwan Platinum Card, Maybank Islamic Petronas Platinum I, and lastly is Maybank Islamic Ikhwan American Express Platinum Credit Card. Okay, I will explain Maybank Islamic Mastercard Ikhwan Gold Card. Who can apply? Malaysian with the minimum annual income 30,000 ringgit, expatriate with the minimum income of 60,000 ringgit. Principal cardholder, those between 21 to 65 years old. And lastly is supplementary cardholder between 18 years old to 65 years old. Next, I will explain who can apply for Maybank Islamic Mastercard Ikhwan Platinum Card. The person is Malaysian and expatriate with the minimum annual income RM 60,000 ringgit. Principal cardholder between 21 to 65 years old. And lastly is supplementary cardholder between 18 years old to 65 years old. The third card is Maybank Islamic Petronas Platinum I. The person who can apply, which is Malaysian and expatriate with the minimum annual income 60,000 ringgit. Principal cardholder, those between 21 to 65 years old. And lastly, for supplementary cardholder is between 18 years old to 65 years old. For the last card is Maybank Islamic Ikhwan American Express Platinum Card I. The person who can apply, which is Malaysian and expatriate with a minimum annual income of 60,000 ringgit. Principal cardholder for those 21 to 65 years old. And lastly, supplementary cardholder is between 18 to 65 years old.
Next, I will explain about Bank Islam Credit Card, which called Bank Islam Card I. Bank Islam Card I first essentially Sharia agreement-based credit scorecard to be provided to Muslims and non-Muslims in Malaysia. This card is absolutely loose from any riba or gharar. Riba is typically translated as interest because of this an additional amount charged in transactions managing silver, gold or money, while gharar is described as uncertainty or ambiguity. There are three types of Bank Islam Card I. The first one is Visa Infinite Credit Card I. The second one is Mastercard Credit Card I. And the last one is Platinum Credit Card I. For Visa Infinite Credit Card I, the brand card is Visa and the financing limit is up to 3 times monthly salary. The contract use is Tawaruk. For the period contract is 3 years. There is no joining fee and the profit rate is 13.5% to 17.5% per annum. Next, Mastercard Credit Card I. The brand card is Mastercard. The financing limit is up to 3 times monthly salary. The contract use is Tawaruk. Also, the contract period is 3 years and also no joining fee. The profit rate is 13.5% to 17.5% per annum.
Next is Platinum Credit Card I. Platinum Credit Card I consists of 3, which is Bank Islam Mastercard Platinum Credit Card I, Bank Islam Mastercard UiTM Alumni Platinum Credit Card I, and Bank Islam Visa Platinum Credit Card I. For Bank Islam Mastercard Platinum Credit Card I and Bank Islam Mastercard UiTM Alumni Platinum Credit Card I, they are the same product features, which is the brand card is for Mastercard. Financing limit is up to 3 months monthly salary. Contract is Tawaruk. Contract period is up to 3 years. No joining fees, and the profit rate is 13.5 to 17.5% per annum. For Bank Islam Visa Platinum Credit Card, the product features is Visa. Financing limit is up to 3 times monthly salary. Contract is Tawaruk. Current period 3 years. No joining fees, and profit rate 13.5% to 17.5% per annum. For all types of Bank Islam credit card, they have the same takaful benefit, which is flight travel inconvenience, overseas plus domestic, personal liability, and purchase protection takaful.